Right. Hello, 5th grade. I'm going to show you how to glaze your empty bowls today. And I know I'm not there, but you are still fully capable of doing this. So today you're going to take a look at your design, which you should have completed last time. And if you did not complete it, then you need to complete it today before you get your bowl. And after you have your design completed, you're going to carefully select a bowl off of the tall countertop over by the wall where the classroom tubs are, and you're going to use your design to plan it out, but just your background colors today. So for example, I have some clouds and some suns, but I am not painting those today. I will do those on top next time. I'm looking for my background colors. So since I have a blue sky here, and I have turquoise waves here, and I have blue inside, that is what I am going to paint. So get your water cup, get an appropriately sized brush. It's okay to use a larger brush today, especially if you're just doing the one color. If you have some color blending going on, that is fine. That's still your background color. And if you have multiple sections you need to do, that's fine. You'll just need probably a smaller brush, maybe one that's more like this. So since I have blue on the inside, I'm going to get my blue and paint one layer that covers the whole thing. And you are using these trays from the supply counter area, which you saw in the previous video, and they look so nice and clean, so let's keep them that way. Make sure you are washing your brush when you go to switch colors. And I'm going to do a solid coat. Make sure you pick your bowl up so you can see all of those nooks and crannies. And that is one layer. So you actually need 3 layers. If you remember from glazing previous clay projects, you want 3 layers of a color so it looks nice and bright when it's fired. And since I need to switch, I'm going to paint the outside while I'm waiting on the inside to dry. I'm going to clean my brush, and I'm going to squeeze it out. There's also sponges next to the sink in the plastic purple basket thing, so you can blot your brush on one of the sponges if you want. Now, I could try to wing it here and do my waves with just the brush. You can also take a pencil and draw your design on to help you know which area to stay in with your brush. If you have lines on yours, then that's definitely helpful, and the pencil will burn off in the kiln and you won't see that gray line afterwards. I'm going to use a light blue to do my sky. And if you accidentally get glaze in the wrong spot, it is okay. You can wipe it off with one of the washcloths that we wipe tables off with, or you could get a piece of paper towel. That works too. Even if it's completely dry, next week you decide you don't want something someplace, or you see a spot that you accidentally got the wrong color, we can still wipe it off. The glaze sits on the surface of the clay and it doesn't act quite like paint in that way. So my inside's actually dry here again. Now you have to decide, and I'll have to decide if I want the light blue or the dark blue on the rim, and I think I want the dark blue on the rim. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint my ocean the turquoise color. I'm actually going to use the smaller brush so I can be a little bit more careful. And again, this is just coat number 1. And you will need 3 coats or layers of the glaze. I'm going to pretend that's done because I want to not make this video 10 minutes long. And I'm going to go a second coat so you can see what that looks like. I'm going to make sure to get my brush nice and dry. Get my blue again. And I'm going to get the rim this time carefully, but not too much so it drips down the side. And then this is coat number 2, or layer number 2. I want to show you too something I'm doing with the glaze. Please leave them in the muffin trays, but when I'm dipping it, I'm kind of scraping it on the side of the cup here too so it doesn't drip on the way back to my bowl. All right, and after I've got another layer on there, that's layer number 3, or layer number 2. It takes a little bit longer to dry this time, but I can also still continue painting out here. So be careful, take your time. If you don't finish, that's great, but you're just working on your solid background colors. And then I'll check them next week and we will work on details. Also important, write your name on the bottom and your class code, which is 5Z. Just use a pencil to do that for today. Okay? Then place them back on the tall countertop. Do not stack them. Just place them back over there at cleanup time and do your cleanup jobs. I'll see you next time.